Welcome to this week's edition of Weekend Warmup. I'm Bryant Heatherly, your lead anchor.
I'm Kayla Brewer, your co-anchor.
And I'm Charlotte Stein with the best of Netflix.
Kayla and I will both be filling in for Cassie Fanbro this week with special projects and university events. Our student of the week is JAG TV veteran Rusty Sarhan. He'll be with us following our first commercial break. We'll have your weekend forecast and help ensure you're weather aware. And South Alabama's Red vs. Blue spring football game is coming up along with the gumbo/chili cook-off this Saturday.
Your votes are in. The top 3 contestants are now competing for the title of Jag Idol 2.0. More to follow in just a few minutes. And our USA Jaguars baseball team hosts Florida International this coming Saturday, April the 6th at 6:30 p.m. And JAG TV covered USA's Student and Government Association debate. Election results just ahead.
We'll look at 2 great movies for your best of Netflix for this week.
All this and more as we prepare to dive into your weekend. Weekend Warm-Up starts right now. Welcome back to Weekend Warm-Up. Our student spotlight of the week is Martian Andy Sarhan. He'll be with us following our first commercial break. And as we continue to move into the spring months, more outdoor events are being planned. Are you ready for some football? How about some gumbo chili to go with it? Show your support and participate in the Gumbo Chili Showdown before the Red vs. Blue South Alabama spring football game. To ask about tickets, contact Gumbo Chili. Contact gumbochili.com. This event will be held before the scrimmage from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Ladd Peoples Stadium. Following the Gumbo Chili Cook-Off, enjoy South Alabama football. The Red vs. Blue spring game is Saturday, April 6th, with kickoff set for 2 p.m. at Ladd Peoples Stadium. The spring football game is open to everyone and is free. There are no tickets required. The Ladd Peoples Stadium gates will open at 1 p.m. Fans may enter the stadium through gates 2W, 3W, 6 or 6W on the west side and gate 1E on the east side. The parking lot at Ladd Peoples Stadium will open at 10 a.m. and tailgating is encouraged. The parking lot is open to the public and it's free.
I love free.
I love free too. And I love booze and tailgating.
Oh, I love football.
Not
and
legally
gumbo,
allowed to say that I like any of that.
I'm really excited about this spring football game. Definitely going to go.
Now let's turn to Charlotte with the first of her 2 Netflix reviews.
Thank you, Bryant. My first review of the show is the 2012 ironically named drama, The Comedy. On the cusp of inheriting his father's estate, Swanson, Tim Heidecker of the Adult Swim TV series Tim and Eric, is a man with unlimited options. An aging hipster in Brooklyn, he spends his days in aimless recreation with like-minded friends. As Swanson grows restless of the safety of a sheltered life offered to him, he tests the limits of acceptable behavior, pushing the envelope in every way he can. Heidecker's deadpan delivery cleverly masks a deep desire for connection and sense in the modern world. The Comedy wears its name on its sleeve, but director Rick Alverson's powerful and provocative character study touches a darkness behind the humor that resonates with viewers long after the story ends. Either remarkably sustained or unrelenting, depending on your point of view, Rick Alverson's ironically titled The Comedy is an epic delay of overprivileged, eternally adolescent, white American males behaving badly. The issue of entitlement pushed to the poisonous extremes is the basis of provocation, which is frustrating as is intriguing. And to the degree which the audience members find the characters pitiable, contemptible, relatable, or just mentally ill is the big question. And now turning to Kayla.
Thank you, Charlotte. Nice job to JAG TV's General Manager, Deborah Crabtree, and Production Manager, Jay Bird, as complete coverage was provided and posted on Facebook, YouTube, and on USA's JAG TV's Channel 3. The 2013 SGA Candidates Forum was held on Wednesday night, March 20th. TV cameras captured host Colton Bradford as the forum presented candidates running for SGA, Attorney General, Treasurer, Chief Justice, Vice President, and President. Questions from envelopes were presented to the SGA Elections Committee from Twitter and Facebook, courtesy of the Vanguard, and from the student audience in attendance to the event. Congrats to the 2013-2014 SGA officers and senators. President is Riley Davis, Vice President Will Pearson, Treasurer Cindy Jackson, Chief Justice Colin Al Green, Attorney General Danielle Watson, and Student-at-Large Molly Miller. Now, back to Bryant.
Thank you, Kayla. Our student of the week is Rusty Sarhain, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org.
My name's Reggie. Just recently, my wife and I took in her sister's children. Now, we already had 4, so I went from becoming a family man to a man with a bigger family. Now, you can't eat love, so I don't know how I'm gonna feed them tonight. How was that, Rich?
I think I look more like Denzel.
That's cold, man.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year? 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. I'm Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism.
Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
I know, 2 seconds. Hang on, just stand still. Stand still. One second. Go, go, go. Boys, hang on, boys.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool.
Not cool.
Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people.
And you're better than that.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back to Weekend Warmup. It's time now for our guest spotlight of the week. Rusty Sarhan is not only our cruel but loving word I can't pronounce, but also one of the finest chicken plucking jelly lickers this side of the Pecos River. Please join me in welcoming Rusty, the cargo fart, Sanhain, as our guest spotlight of the week.
Hi. Hello.
So, Rusty, I heard you just went to New York. Tell us all about it.
I did.
Show about your shirt.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Just take it off and wave it around a few times.
Just show my shirt. It says Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. He personally gave it to me and said, you can be my protege if you like. I said, I would like. That's a lie. No, I did go to New York. I was there for about 5 days. It was awesome.
Tell us about it. You obviously went to Jimmy Fallon.
I saw Jimmy Fallon's rehearsal monologue. He does this thing where he writes thank you notes, and he also does jokes, and he did that. We were his guinea pigs for his jokes, and afterwards we were able to say whether they were good or not, and he would either change them right before the show or keep them, and we all gathered and said, you're good, don't change a thing. And so he dressed up as chickens with Blake Shelton, and they sang Hey Ho as chickens. And they clucked the entire time.
Now, tell us about, did you meet any eccentric characters on the streets of New York?
I didn't meet anybody. The only characters I saw were Elmo and the M&Ms and the Statue of Liberty. And they were so creepy that no one wanted to approach them. And they were Mexican. So they're like, like we didn't know what to do. And so, you know what I mean? I don't know if you ever encountered a Mexican Elmo, but those are the only characters I saw.
So tell us about, you've been involved with JAG TV for a while. You have your own show, right?
Right.
Tell us about your show. What's it called? All the good stuff?
Yeah, I had one show. It was called Closing Time, and I had producer of this show, Jay Berg, on there as my side guy, similar to Jimmy Fallon. And then now I do a show called Downtowners. It's we try and stay scripted with that, but it's mainly to work on like our acting skills and shots of cameras and stuff. But that is in the works of being edited. We've got like 8 episodes, and so it should be up and running pretty soon.
How exciting.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions you would like to ask yourself?
I ask myself too many questions every day, like what am I going to eat for breakfast? So no, that's the only thing I'm going to ask myself.
So wait, I heard that you got tased. Can you tell us about that? Who did it and why?
Deborah, she got mad at me one day because I was supposed to bring her coffee. Like she gives me sushi and I give her coffee in return. And I didn't bring her sushi, and so I was going out to my car, and she approaches me from the back, and she's like, hey, Rusty. I'm like, I didn't pay any mind to her like I usually do, and I was like, and that egged her on even more. And she comes up, and she tases me from behind.
What did it feel like?
Well, it was so weird. It wasn't like a...
Because I saw the video. It looked like you screamed.
Well, it's because I wasn't expecting it.
Okay.
Which is funny because...
I want to get tased just to feel what it feels like.
I feel like I told Deborah that I as long as she would let me know that she was going to tase me, I would let her do it. Because she needed the practice, right? What if a mugger comes up and he's like, fate doesn't faze me. I want to be the guinea pig for her. Well, she didn't even let me know.
And she just kind of did it, huh?
Right.
That's okay, though, because, I mean, if that's
but
what
it
she needs
works.
to do in real life.
It works, trust me. It got me right here. I felt like an electric snake. It got me right in the behind.
Okay, Rusty, I've been hearing something about an Uncle Henry. Can you tell us about that?
And my uncle?
Apparently you were on an AM 170 show called The Uncle Henry Show.
It's News Radio 710 AM, and he is this older gentleman. He has his own show, and I am an intern on his show. I did it this morning, actually.
Do tell.
What do you do as an intern?
Well, he has me on there, and I am the 21-year-old spectrum to his show.
Nice.
So he doesn't have many 21-year-olds that call in, and by many, I mean none. Most of his callers are 50 and above.
And so you kind of provide a fresh, young...
Yes.
You provide a fresh, young face to radio.
Yeah. They say, yeah, you need a good face for radio. That might be why he picked me.
So what do you want to do after you
Leave here?
Yes.
Leave the studio.
Leave the studio.
I'm thinking about getting some sushi.
No, I mean like in the future, like Jimmy Fallon future.
I would still get sushi in the future. If I were to make it back to New York, I would definitely knock on Jimmy Fallon's door and demand an interim position there. And if I didn't get it, I'd probably work at Starbucks or something, because that's where I work now.
He's a fabulous Starbucker. Whatever you call him. Barista.
He's a barista.
He's a Starbucker.
They're called baristas.
He's an excellent barista. I've visited him multiple times. He'll be like, welcome to Starbucks. This is Rusty. Do you say your name at the drive-thru? What can I get for you? I'm like, Rusty, it's Kayla. And he's like, oh my God, Kayla.
That's exactly what I sound like, too.
I'm like, oh my God.
Sometimes I'll do fake names
Yeah.
and accents, and people fall for it.
Hello, my name is Unyoung. And
That's exactly. Did you say Unyoung?
Unyoung.
Unyoung.
So, tell us about, you do, impersonations. Yes?
Every now and then, I'll
do one
Give
for
us your
us?
old man. Are you the old? Give us the old woman.
Yeah, old lady.
Yeah,
do the old
old
lady.
yeah.
And do Stifler's mom.
All right, I'll do Stifler's mom. You don't have to ask me twice. I'll do Stifler's mom. She's a good-looking lady. No, that's not what you meant?
No, I meant do her voice.
Oh, her voice. I'll tell you what. Can we all four do an impression?
Yes.
Okay, you do it first.
What are we doing? Stifler's mom?
Stifler's mom.
Okay. It makes me want to.
Just say.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Yes.
It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Let's just have more of Kayla doing
That should be
the actress that plays Stifler's mom's lines from other movies.
I did it, so you would do it. I'm never doing that again. Go.
That sounded creepy. Mr. Theodore, I want to hear yours.
Okay, Velvet. I can't.
Yes, you can. Just breathe.
I can't.
And do it.
I've heard you have a pretty good.
It makes me want a hot dog real bad. I can't do it. You gotta do it. Brian,
Makes me want a hot dog real bad. Your turn.
Go. Charlotte, you do it.
Charlotte, your turn.
Do I have to say it makes me want a hot dog?
No, you can say nachos.
I like her in Best of Show when she says, she's talking about her 90-year-old husband, and she says, we could just talk or not talk for hours.
Or
and we enjoy soup, and yeah.
You could always do her from Legally Blonde.
What did she say?
I'm taking the door, asshole.
I'm taking the dog. You still haven't done yours yet, Mr. Deer.
Yeah.
All right, go. Just breathe, Brian. It'll come to you.
I sprinkle the powers on you to do an impression. Mr. Constantinople.
Charlotte's
I can't even speak real words anymore.
It's not that funny.
I like the voice you're talking to.
Can you say it?
Do the rest of the show like this?
Do it. Do it for real. You can do it.
I can't.
Perfect.
Oh my God. Okay, well that was good.
Yeah.
Can you do your old man one now?
My old man.
I mean, old lady one. Old lady one.
Oh, the old lady. I did the old lady for floor manager
Daryl.
Daryl.
Yeah, it was really
yeah,
good.
he had a birthday.
It's like, is it Daryl's birthday? Is it Daryl's birthday? Is he still in the Navy?
He's not still in the Navy.
I know, but the question was funny.
Is Daryl still in the Navy?
You do it.
Do what?
What we just did.
Oh, Daryl! You're such a good guy. I can't believe you're all grown up. You're 22 now.
He's 22.
Oh my God. This has been productive.
Okay, well, this has been a great interview with Rusty, and we will be right back following a quick commercial break.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend.
My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool.
Not cool.
Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year? 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. I'm Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism.
Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Welcome back to Weekend Warm-Up. We now turn to Kayla with a look at some baseball fun right here on USA's campus.
That's right, Bryant. USA is playing host to Florida International as our Jaguars baseball team plays Florida International Saturday, April 6th at 6:30 p.m. The Saturday evening event is on campus at Sankey Field. More information is available by contacting USA Athletics at 251-461-1872 or by visiting usajaguars.com. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm really excited about baseball because I love seeing boys in these baseball plans. And by boys, I mean older players, South players.
And by old, she means 65.
No, I mean like our players, they look good in baseball pants.
The thing that made me want to come to South Alabama is the fact that we have a baseball field named Stanky Field.
That's what I was like. So now turning to Charlotte with her second Netflix Hulu rental review.
Thank you, Kayla. My last review for this week is the 2007 indie film Lars and the Real Girl. Lars, played by Ryan Gosling, and Gus, played by Paul Schneider, are grown children of a father who died recently and a mother who died giving birth to Lars. But as brothers, they couldn't be more different. While Gus lives in the family home and has a loving wife, Emily Mortimer, and a child on the way, Lars leads a more reclusive existence in the family's garage, hiding in plain sight of his small, wintry hometown. Painfully shy and eccentric, Lars fails to recognize that his coworker Margot, played by Kelly Garner, has a major crush on him, and he picks up on a casual reference made by his cubicle mate, who mentions a website where you can order life-size, anatomically correct sex dolls. But instead of seeing a sex object, Lars sees in this doll a potential life partner. and the only kind of social peer he can relate to. So Lars orders a doll, whom he names Bianca, and begins treating her with the utmost gentlemanly respect, as though she's a real-life woman. As he begins bringing Bianca with him everywhere he goes, the townspeople have to find just the right balance between supporting Lars's unusual romance and trying to introduce him to a more conventional partner. Returning now to Kayla with your Jag Idol 2.0 update.
Thank you, Charlotte. Keeping you up to date on the search for the USA's next Jag Idol, here's what's happening. 6 contestants performed on the taping of the show's 4th edition on Saturday, March 23rd. With more than 2,000 votes online, Harley Rowell, Jamie Baez, and Whitney Sims will move on to the next round. The next date for the taping will be announced soon. We'll definitely keep you posted. Any questions or comments? Your voice can be heard by emailing us at jagadol2013@gmail.com. Now, I've been there for every episode of Jag Idol, and it's been intense. And
Kayla, you were telling us earlier you didn't agree with some of the voting.
I mean, no, it's not like, my person I didn't go through. But it's not a big deal. It's just, it's like American Idol. Your person doesn't go through. Doesn't mean you stop watching it.
Yeah. Just wanted to get some of your take on that.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. They'll all do good. They're all very talented. So they'll all go somewhere in life. I'm very sure.
It's time now for your USA Jags Weather Aware Weekend forecast moving into April 4th through April 7th. The expected high this Thursday is 69 degrees with a 40% chance of rain. The low for the night is expected to be 53, and then Friday's high is 70 with a mild night at 50. And then Saturday's high is 77 with a low of 56 for the Saturday evening. And then finally Sunday's high is 77 with a low of 54. So it's getting back up to warm temperatures. And we once again like to thank our very, very special guest, Please like Jag TV on Facebook. You can find us on channel 63 in the dorms and on YouTube while visiting us at southalabama.edu/JagTV.
Enjoy the movies.
Have a great weekend.
Thanks for joining us.